Right now I'm in Bali, Indonesia, and I'm gonna compare $300 accommodation versus $30 accommodation. So I've been in Bali for the past month. I've stayed in a lot of different parts of Bali, a lot of different islands, a lot of different price ranges, and Bali is notoriously cheap to visit, but as with anything, it can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it to be. So I'm going to show you guys what you can get for $30 in Bali and what you can get for $300 in Bali. I'm going to compare a hostel in Canggu, which is a really popular, like, touristy kind of destination in Bali. It's very westernized, a lot of people go there for surfing, and a $300 stay in Uluwatu, which is an area that's a little less populated, still quite touristy, the whole island is, but less than Canggu. Also great for surfing, beautiful beaches. So I had a little browse online and I found a place in Uluwatu called the Korowai. It's overlooking Padang Padang Beach, really close to Bingan Beach, which are both like great surfing spots. The ocean is directly in front of your room, and the rooms themselves look to be like bougie, rustic treehouse on a cliff type situation. So I'm gonna book that now and see what happens.
12 seconds later.
Okay, so I just booked it. Straight up I got a message from them saying the Korowai is secluded and cannot be found by yourself as there are no signs. It's basically saying to access the hotel you have to go down a really long alleyway that's got lots of stairs. Try not to bring a lot of luggage. To get access, it's a 200-meter walk from the main road with lots of steps. We recommend only to take as little luggage as possible, preferably in a backpack. I have a backpack. I've also got like a 25-kilo suitcase, and I do have to bring that with me because it's just all I've got. Can only get there on foot, don't arrive at night time. There was also a warning about monkeys, so I can't wait. Tomorrow morning I'm going to be heading straight to Uluwatu, so I guess I'll see you there. So the alleyway to get there was indeed steep and long and difficult to access. There was also like open power lines that just were hanging on the floor. Beautiful view though. So we get into the little room slash tree house. It's obviously stunning. The view is probably my favorite in Bali so far. I ordered a coffee to my room. It was so nice to just sit down and relax and like take the view in. It was so close to the ocean, a really short walk down straight to the water. The bathroom was really cool, like same kind of boho rustic feel. I really liked it. It was good vibes. I really enjoyed this sink like a lot more than I should have. This is more or less the whole space, like a bedroom area, bathroom, balcony kind of situation. I ordered in barramundi and veggies and a little mango juice, and then the rain started to roll in. It was so peaceful. That was until the monkey stole my mango smoothie straight off the table. They seem to enjoy it though, so good on them, I guess. The absolute nerve and disrespect of this monkey to drop my food though. Anyway, then this happened. Hey, just asking for a mate, but what do you do when you're being robbed by monkeys? Are you guys right? Oi! Yeah. No.
Why are you so aggressive?
Three of us. One of him.
He's mad.
Hello there. So we're at the first place. It's this really like eclectic set of tree houses that are like clinging onto this cliff overlooking Bingan Beach. Absolutely insane, beautiful food, comfy bed, horrible monkeys. Horrible little monkeys. Little fucking four-legged satans walking around everywhere stealing your shit. And the trek to get down here, I'm assuming, rivals Mount Everest, but let's talk about it. Hold on, 1 second. Bit closer, eye contact. We are momentarily back in Australia, so I can have a chat to you about the reason I'm able to make these videos, aka the sponsor of this video, Cash Rewards. Now, when you're traveling, there are a bunch of little tips and tricks to help you save money along the way, and you do want to take advantage of these as much as possible. More often than not, it's accommodation that's going to eat into your budget the most, and that's where Cash Rewards comes in and absolutely saves your wallet. Basically, every time you shop or book something through Cash Rewards, those retailers pay them a commission and they share that commission with you. So when I was traveling, I booked more or less the entire trip, accommodation anyway, on booking.com. So when you use booking.com through Cash Rewards, you actually get a percentage of that booking back into your account in real money, not in the form of gift cards or any of this other stuff. It's just money directly into your account. Just say you spent $1,000 for accommodation on this trip and you booked through Cash Rewards, and just say there was a 10% cashback deal going, you would then get $100 back into your account from that booking. So obviously that's just a made up example, but there are always a ton of different deals going on Cash Rewards site. So go check it out, sign up using my link in my bio and use my code Brianne. If you're going on a trip soon, make sure you take advantage of this little money saving hack. Thanks so much to Cash Rewards for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the review. So I'm currently at the $300 a night room, which is actually not $300, but it's fucking close enough. I wasn't going to get into dollars and cents for the title. So unsurprisingly, this room slash experience is so sick. Boho vibes, as I'm sure you can see a little bit here. These tree houses are like clinging to the cliff. It's overlooking Bingan Beach in Uluwatu. I can see the surfers from my window. If you can hear noises, it is because we are in like a rainforest on a cliff overlooking a beach. There are monkeys. There are monkeys. This is what I'm looking at literally right now. As far as like like the check-in experience. The staff here are really friendly. The food's amazing. I haven't actually left. I've been sick, so I haven't left, but also you don't need to. There's a restaurant here. They bring the food to your room. I had a seafood pasta and nachos for dinner. Why that combo? Don't know. I had this awesome like fruit porridge situation and a coffee delivered to my room. For breakfast this morning, I was scared that the monkey was gonna steal it because they did steal our food yesterday. So as far as like not needing to leave, this is perfect. I wish I could go for a surf, but I'm a little bit too sick. But if you did want to, it's right in front of you. I do have FOMO watching all the surfers, I'll be honest. Getting here. So this whole complex is on a cliff, like halfway to the bottom of a very big cliff. There's a main road right at the top of the cliff. Basically your car will drop you off at the top. There's a tiny little alleyway that is just a descent, quite a descent. They did warn you don't bring like heavy luggage, but I had to because that's all I've got. I had a backpack on my front, my back, and then like a 25 kilo suitcase. Going down this gnarly little alleyway, there were stairs. Luckily most of it's downhill, but I do have to get my bags back up with like 20% lung capacity. That was the most interesting part of this experience. So if you don't like going down tiny little steep slippery alleyways into the jungle with monkeys down a cliff with all of your luggage, probably not the place for you, but the end result is 100% worth it. Bed's comfy, the bathroom again has like jungle treehouse vibe. Food was amazing, staff is super friendly, everything's so clean. The only drawbacks I can really think of is it's hard to get to. It's not super central, like this is more of like you come here and you stay here, surf, go to the beach, that kind of stuff. I don't even have a scooter here because I don't need it. And what we've all been waiting for, the monkeys. So again, they did warn you about this. You have to keep your doors shut and locked apparently, because the monkeys will get in. They're like, don't leave your valuables on the balcony. So I ordered like a barramundi fish vegetable situation last night. Ate it out on the deck. There were no monkeys, so I was like, this is fine. Was pretty much finished. Turned my back for 2 seconds. There's monkeys out there. I had some like veggies left over on the plate and I had a mango smoothie. They picked up the cup. They were like running off with the cup. One of the monkeys wasn't sharing with the baby. Then the baby got some and there was like 4 monkeys on the thing and I was like, okay, this is fine. Then my friends arrived to come visit. Yeah, they didn't like my friends at all. We were just gonna sit out on the deck and have some bintangs and like just have a beer, chill out, watch the sunset. The monkeys did not want that. And the monkeys get what they want. They got pretty aggressive. Then my friends were like, let's assert our dominance. So they go away, don't do that. It just makes them angrier. What is this little freak doing? Like I love them, but I hate them. Dude's just chilling. Most of the monkeys were fine. It was just this one that was like not happy. Anyway, then I was just like, let's shut the curtains and hope it goes away. And they did. And then we went out and had a bintang and it was great. I did think it was raining for a while because the waves were so loud, but not just the waves. Some people might find that annoying. Some people might find that incredibly relaxing. I'm the latter. Can't forget to mention super comfy bed. So comfy. I think the comfiest bed I've ever slept in Bali. I've never done this kind of video before. Like, are we giving it stars? Out of 5 bintangs, I would give this place like a 4.5, with the half a bintang being taken off because of the monkeys and where it is. But you book a treehouse on a cliff and you're gonna get a treehouse on a cliff, you know? This is not somewhere you book if you don't like walking down a cliff or having wildlife around you. Also, does Bali have squirrels? Because I swear to God I saw one this morning. Food for thought. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Checkout's not until 12 at this place, so I'm gonna just relax here for a little bit longer and then get my designated lesbian to take my bags up the cliff. I ended up getting my much stronger friend to carry my bag for me, and then it was about an hour on the scooter to reach Koswan Hotel at Canggu. So because this was a hostel and this room was shared with 4 people, really 8 because it was kind of joined up to another room. I couldn't really talk to the camera here, so voiceover it is. So you are sharing a room with technically 8 people. You can definitely hear each other. Everything's separated just by a curtain. But once the curtains are shut, it does feel really cozy and like you've got your own little space here. The pool area is awesome. There's this massive slide you can go down. There's swings, a bunch of stuff you can float around on. There's a bar you can swim up to. $3 bintangs, can't complain. Considering this is a hostel, the beds were really comfy. Everything was really clean. You've got your own little storage area, a safe, and somewhere to hang your bags. Had a lovely view out to some construction, which was nice. It really felt like a resort, to be honest. They've got a little restaurant area as well, really good food, decent prices. And they have these little common areas where you can just kind of hang out. And it's like a 2-minute scooter ride to go down to the beach and watch the sunset. I would also give this one 4 bintangs for different reasons. And we returned to Australia for our closing thoughts. No, enough of that. So ultimately, was the $30 accommodation or the $300 accommodation better? It's difficult to say. I do have an answer. I want to explain why. Start with a $300 one. Obviously, location's awesome. The food was so good. The service was amazing. The bed was the comfiest bed I've slept in Bali. Oh, I just love a tree house. Like, it was really, really cozy and just so lovely. With that being said, I actually think I would choose the $30 a night accommodation. Hear me out, because it's also really comfy. It's a lot more accessible. The bed was also comfy. It's got a pool. It's right near the beach. It's close to everything. Super easy to get to. And the reason I say that is because while the pros of the expensive treehouse accommodation were amazing, the cons were just like not 100% worth it. The giant trek down there, I can't overstate how difficult that walk was. I don't know if that's just because I was really, really, really sick at the time. I guess if you were staying for longer, it would probably be worth it, but I like to run in and out all the time. Like, I'm going here, there, and everywhere all the time. I think if I wasn't too sick to surf, I would be picking the $300 one. But the hostel was just great value for money, comfortable bed, clean bed, awesome like pool and slide and all that kind of stuff. It's super central, it's next to everything, easy to access. There's no treks down there, there's no monkeys stealing your shit. So I honestly think I would go with the Cost One hostel in Canggu. Obviously, if you want something more private, that won't work for you. If you want to make friends, easiest place on earth to make friends is a hostel in Bali, and people around, like roughly around my age too. So yeah, glad I went to both. Would definitely go back to both, but both were really great for different reasons. No real complaints at the fault of the accommodation for either of them. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you want more of these videos, let me know, give it a like, leave a comment, all that jazz. Thank you so much to all of my patrons who keep the channel going. If you'd like to become a patron, you can get access to things like the private Discord. One of the tiers, you get a free t-shirt, your name at the end of the video, or bonus content, like full videos I upload only for Patreon. I'm in the process of filming a lot more for Patreon as well. If any of that tickles your fancy, patreon.com/BrianneWorth. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in a few days with a new video.